Charlie Parsons, Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Always a pleasure when I've got Jordan Gill with me. Not a fight week this time. We can relax, we can chat. How are you, mate?
I'm good, mate. Thank you. How are you?
Good, thank you, bro. Good, thank you. Always nice to see you. Hopey Price, good 10 rounds bank. First proper title. I know he's done the IBO Continental before, but to have a WBA strap round his shoulder, a real good feeling for him and the team.
It suits him. It looks good. I think it's the first of many. Yeah, he boxed really well. Got the rounds in. Good. It's a great experience for a young fighter like that to get 10 rounds under the belt. So he done it. He can move on. He can look for some big fights now.
I spoke to Dave in the build-up, and I've spoke to him before. I know it's been a sort of difficult last couple of years for Hopey, losing family members, etc. But Dave's always said, look, he stayed so focused in the gym. He's always in there. He's always ticking over, always training, despite any distractions that are there. Sort of as a gym, I suppose this is the sort of moment where you all come together and you sort of, he deserves the success.
Yeah, he does, definitely. He works hard, he's very talented, and you can see that when he fights. You know, these guys are good fighters and they can't actually get near him, so he's going to be a very hard man to beat. So, you know, for me to see him get his first title, I remember him walking into the gym like 17, 18 years old, and you know, you knew then he was going to go on to big things, and this is just a start now, so he's going to get a good roll on. He's had his problems, obviously, outside the ring, and now he's going to push on and put things into practice and put in good performances.
Well, Jordan, not to be for you last time out against a very, very tough Kiko Martinez, who seems to roll back the years with every single performance. A hard one to take for yourself, I imagine. Just now, obviously, quite a lot of time to process it. What do you look back and make of it all?
Yeah, I've watched it, I've studied it, I've evaluated it. You know, Kiko Martinez, he's a good fighter. He's had more primes than Jake Paul. He is what he is. He's a very good fighter. He's two-weight world champion. So, you know, as gutted as I am, there's no shame in losing at top-level sport. This is world-level boxing. There's no shame in losing at that level. Obviously, no one wants to, and it hurts me inside. But, you know, it is what it is. I've accepted it. I'm looking to right those wrongs. I'm moving up to super featherweight. The last few fights that I've had at featherweight has been a struggle to make the weight, and you've seen that my performances have not been the best. So I feel like you're going to see a refreshed Jordan Gill. You're going to see a rejuvenated and happy Jordan Gill in the ring.
Well, I know we had a little chat off camera, but I don't want to spoil your plans as such. I'll let you speak about that. When is the next time we can see you out in the squared circle?
Well, I'm hoping to be fighting in May. May's the time for me. Maybe end of April, maybe early May. Yeah, the end of May. I want to fight latest May. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting back out. Probably come out with an 8-rounder to knock the cobwebs off and push on for some big fights.
I'm going to say knock the cobwebs off, and then there is a man who you've had a lot of back and forth with. We were saying earlier, you've never really had anyone that you can sort of get your teeth into at press conferences and sort of have a little bit of back and forth. Good, thank you. That's thrown me off a bit. Have a bit of back and forth, but Isaac Lowe is a man who you clearly don't like each other. Is there a real prospect of this fight happening?
Well, I think he's a bellend, and he don't like me too much either. So I think there's a good chance that it can happen if everyone come together with sensible heads, and if Matchroom or whoever puts the fight on, we'll have the fight, and I'm looking forward to it.
I was going to say, as far as I'm aware, I don't think he's promotionally with anyone. Do you think that is something that is possible for Matchroom to make happen? And from your conversations, you know, it's something that can work?
Oh, definitely. I think his promotional contract is carrying Tyson Fury's bag around. You know, yeah, bit of clickbait for you there, Parsons. So yeah, it is what it is. It's that's his job. He drives Tyson Fury's knickers on the washing line, and I'm looking forward to beating him up.
Jordan, I don't want to sort of dwell on it for too much, but how does that fight between the two of you go, and what is a real sort of mouth-watering clash, really?
Well, I think it's a good fight, isn't it? It is what it is. I think there'll be people that think he'll win, and there's people that think I'll win. You know, he can do a bit of everything. He can box. He can have a scrap. He's got plenty of balls. We know that about him, and so have I. So you know, neither of us are gonna lay down, and I think it's gonna be a barnstormer. So I think, you know, he'll come and he'll be game and he'll try his hardest, but I'll just pound him and pound him and pound him until he can't take a pounding anymore.
Well, Jordan, lastly from me, I'm sure if it ends up being a war of words on Twitter, you may come out the victor on that one.
Well, it's not going to be hard, is it? He's not exactly Scrabble world champion, is he? But he might be better at Pictionary. We'll see.
Jordan Gill, what an interview. Thank you very much for your time. Always a pleasure seeing you, my friend, and we look forward to your ring return soon. Just a final message?
Love you, mate.
Love you too, Jordan.